Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises and glory unto Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Rakakadash. Yahawah is who we call God, or Jehovah. Yahawah means he is, he exists. And Yahawashi is who we call Jesus Christ. Yahawashi means he says he delivers. And double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutation to all the argument that's pushing the truth. Uncut or raw. We can let him do third come as your brother calling not from GMS Miami Camp. With another lesson, the title is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is only concerned with the elect on this side. All right, because the elect is the ones that's gonna have no gall in their mouth. That's gonna be be white. All right, pure in the doctrine. All right, pure in the mind. Have the full garment. Have the 100% truth, the 100% doctrine, and believe and trust in Heavenly Father until the end. It's only the elect that He predestinated, that He foreseeth before. You know that. He's gonna have sanctified you in the womb to be a prophet, or to Him. So the same thing for the elect. Where there's nothing that you did, or the Lord just chose that spirit, or to be part of the elect. But the Lord is only concerned with the elect. We don't give a fuck about you other niggas. All right. If you don't understand it, it was already written that you was not gonna understand. All right, because the thing is, not all Israelites, even in Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, we're going to get the 100% truth. All right, some of them would wake up and know they're Israelites. All right, but a lot of them, the Heavenly Father didn't choose them to have the breath of life. All right, they have the breath of life, and that's the Ruach HaKodesh. All right, the spirit, the 100% truth. All right, and I want to start at Romans 11. That's all we concerned is with the truth. That's why the apostle said, if they can't get it, we're moving on. All right. We're not supposed to make our, get mad if someone don't believe. You know what I'm saying? We understand the elect is going to believe. The elect is going to remember and know the song of Moses. All right. The song of the Lamb. All right. That's the elect. All right. Not nobody else. Only the elect knows the lyrics. So let's go to Romans 11:7, starting in KJV Slakia. What then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. And that's what the scriptures say. That's what the words say. All right, Israel always is seeking for the truth. All right, they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge, as the scriptures say. All right, but the elect, all right, is going to attain this wisdom, and the rest were blinded. The Heavenly Father is going to have stumbling blocks, all right? According as it is written, God had given them a spirit of slumber, a spirit of sleep, eyes that they should not see, ears that they should not hear. So even if they see the truth, they're not really able to see the truth. Even if they hear the truth, it's not going to resonate with them. All right, they're not going to be able to recognize that it's the truth. All right? Ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap, a stumbling block, a recompense unto them. So this truth is a snare. That's why you have people to say they come in this truth, and in a couple of years, I'm not no longer Hebrew Israelite. All right, how are you no more who you are? You know what I'm saying? But that's the bug out about it. That's some of our people. Some of our people. All right. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see. Bow down their back always. Say then, have they stumbled that they shall fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. All right, and the Gentiles would be the Israelite foreigners, because the Heavenly Father, when He sent Yahawashi, all right, the circumcision, majority of them rejected Him. All right. I want to go to. Let me read the NLT. All right. Romans 11:7 in NLT. So this is the situation. Most of the people of Israel have not found favor of God. They are looking for it so earnestly. A few have the ones of God has chosen, but the hearts of the rest were hardened. As the scriptures say, you see, NLT is more cutthroat. All right. God has put them into a deep sleep. To this day, He has shut their eyes, so they do not see, and close their ears so that they do not hear. Likewise, David said, "Let their bountiful table become a snare, and a trap that makes them think as is well. Let their blessing cause them to stumble." This is your heritage. This is your heritage. All right, this is your truth. This is what's supposed to keep you stable. This was supposed to make you upright. Well, the Lord got it where, hey, they wrestle with the scriptures. They err not knowing the scriptures. All right, they move as what their feelings and what their mind telling them what it is. All right, well, that's the Lord. Let their eyes go blind so they cannot see, and let their backs be bent forever. Did God's people stumble and fall beyond recovery? Of course not, because it's all about the elect. And through, Yahawah down on the cross for us, all Israel's going to be saved. They were disobedient, so God made salvation available to the Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners, but He wanted His own people to become jealous and claim it for themselves. All right, and the Israelite Gentiles are the Most High people, man. All right, the Israelite foreigners. It's like it. There's another. Where's is it Matthew's? It's in Isaiah. Man, why is it oh yeah, Matthew's 13. All right, Matthew's 13. I read it in the KJV and NLT. All right, Matthew's 13 and 13. Therefore speak to them in parables, because they seeing not, and hearing, and they hear not, neither do they understand. And that's those that's not part of the elect. All right, and them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which said, "By hearing you shall hear and shall not understand." All right, they're gonna hear and not understand. All right, this word. Ye shall hear and shall not understand, and see, and seeing ye shall not see, and shall not perceive. For these people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears is dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. They have closed, because they say they in the scriptures also say they put their hands over their eyes and ears. They pull the shoulders. All right, lest any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and shall be converted, and I shall heal them. So the Lord has said it, where He didn't let them understand, so He won't heal them, because it's all about the elect. The elect is a remnant. All right, let's go into the NLT, Matthew 13 and 13. That is why I use this parable, for they look, but they don't really see. They hear, but they don't really listen or understand. Why? Because they're spiritually blind and spiritually deaf, or so like that is why I use these parables, for they look, but they do not really see. They hear, but they don't really listen or understand. This fulfills the prophecy of Isaiah that says, "When you hear what I say, you will not understand. When you see that I do, you will not comprehend." And that's what happened. All of our people, what we doing on the highways and hedges, or what we are teaching and speaking about, they don't know what the hell we talking about. We're like, we got 5 heads and 6 tongues. For the hearts of these people are hardened. Their ears cannot hear. All right, they have closed their eyes, so their eyes cannot see, and their ears cannot hear, and their hearts cannot understand, and they cannot turn to me and let me heal them. All right, so they can't be healed. And once you believe that you don't need no physician and you're not sick, how would you be healed? You think you're fine, but really you got a disease. You got a disease, a sickness. Our people believe that the majority of our people. That's why I say the Lord is only concerned with elect. That's why he's not letting them get it, because it's prophecy that majority of our people won't get it. Majority of our people won't get it. It's only the elect. Ephesians, word predestinated. That's what I really want to go into. Ephesians 1 and 4. According as he have chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption to bring us back, all right, to the adoption to the children by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will, to praise of his glory and his grace, wherever he have made us acceptable and accepted in the beloved, in whom he have redemption through his blood and forgiveness of sins according to the riches of his grace, wherein we have abounded towards us all in all wisdom and prudence. Speaking of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, have made known unto us the mystery of his will. All right, because we forgot who we were. We forgot our heritage and what our purpose were on the earth. Pleasure which had purposed in himself that in the disposition of fullness of times he might gather together in one of all things, and marshal both which are in heaven and which are on earth, even in him, in whom also we have obtained an inheritance, being predestined according to his purpose of him who have worked of all things after the counsel of his own will. So it's probably predestination, man. And I'm just going to that word right quick. Predestinated. I went to the definition because people are like, they don't understand words. So
Strong's G 4309. Praarizo.
To predetermine, decide beforehand, in the New Testament, God decreeing from eternity, foreordain, appoint beforehand. So that's the elect. The elect has been pre-selected, all right, beforehand. All right, by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It's all about the elect. All right. Only the elect is going to attain it, and the rest were blinded. So I hope this